Well, right now I'm kind of a stay-at-home mom with 2 boys and the new baby girl. But I do a little work on the side, just a little bit right now because I want to be home mostly. But I do some hypnotherapy and mental health therapy. Yeah, I'm really into CrossFit, and I'm really into eating natural, healthy, real foods, and I really take a lot of effort to put healthy things into my body and keep my body healthy and try to feel young and keep up with my kids, and that's a huge passion I have. It's just being healthy. Okay, well, I had a C-section, which is my 3rd C-section, so I've never had a vaginal birth, so I just have C-sections to compare it to. Well, it's been really frustrating, the recovery with C-sections. So I had read about it possibly helping with the recovery process. So I chose to do the placenta encapsulation to see if that would help with my recovery this time around. And then also, I've always had an issue with milk supply when I breastfeed, and I was really hoping, that was probably my primary goal, is that it would help with my milk supply. Yeah, I definitely feel like I noticed a difference. I noticed milk supply was the biggest thing I noticed a difference, which was perfect because that's what I was going for. So my milk supply, by the time I came home from the hospital and began taking the placenta, I started noticing that my milk supply wasn't an issue at all, whereas with my previous babies, I had been breastfeeding, pumping. It was a constant job to try to get my milk supply to be adequate for the baby. With this baby, I didn't even touch my pump for the first month, probably. Like, I just never needed to even worry about my milk supply. So that was the most noticeable. And then whether or not it's related to the placenta, my recovery this time around has been great. So I've assumed that that's because of the placenta encapsulation. Yeah, that's not something I was really looking for because I've never really had postpartum depression, but I've had, just like weepiness, and I felt I have those moments where you feel overwhelmed with a new baby, and I just feel like this time around I felt so much more calm and stable, and I've actually had a little bit more challenging baby this time, but I feel like I haven't been as overwhelmed, and I've actually had 3 children to take care of, and I've just felt emotionally just very grounded, and even in the midst of some chaotic moments, I've thought, I'm doing really good. I'm really handling this. So I think that that's related to the placenta balancing my hormones a lot. And I've also noticed, I wasn't looking for energy, but I have noticed as well, even with a lot of sleepless nights and up and down the baby, I felt like my energy was way better. Like, I didn't feel that painful, awful tired during those first weeks that I did with my previous babies.
Wow.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's been one big one that I wasn't looking for, that I want to tell people about, is you don't have to feel miserable tired, like you can't keep your eyes open. I think the biggest thing I just keep wanting to share with people is the milk supply. I think is appealing, and the energy, but to me the hormone feeling balanced and emotionally stable has just been something that I think so many women could benefit from. I think a lot of women just think that that's a given after you have a baby, that you're going to be weepy and you're going to be feeling crazy, and I know a lot of women get really terrified of postpartum depression, and even stops some women from trying to have more babies. So that's the biggest thing I've been wanting to share with people, is that I think this is the secret to dealing with those emotions and the hormonal imbalances.